Good morning, crafters, and a heartwarming welcome to Hunky Dory TV this Tuesday morning. Tis not Monday, it's Tuesday. Did you enjoy your bank holiday? Did you do anything rather wonderful? I hope you did. Do let us know in the comments on Facebook and YouTube. We love to hear what you've been up to. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for this hour. Gemma is very kindly producing our show this morning. Good morning, Gem.
Good morning.
Good morning. And over at the demonstration station, a buddy who I've not had the chance to work with for ages. It feels like forever. Natalie, we used to work together every week. What has happened?
People have come back to the office, so there's actually more people here to do this job now.
I thought you were avoiding me.
No.
How are you?
I've been busy. I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
You've been hobby makering it.
Hobby makering it. Since we've worked together, I've probably been up at Crafters Companion, and that was about a month ago.
That's true.
Maybe more
My
than that,
word.
actually. Yeah.
Busy, busy bee.
Everywhere.
Are you ready for today's demonstrations?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. It is Super Savers Day today, guys. So we have gone and looked at all of our core products, our consumables, our craft tools, and we've slashed the prices of some of those, including some requests that you guys have been saying that you'd like to see in our Super Savers, and we've put them on special offers just for 1 week. But we've also done something else. We have extended our Summer Sizzler sale. Easy for you to say.
I saw this morning.
Did you?
Yes, because I was looking for a die that I could use with a demonstration, and I was thinking, these prices are all still sale prices.
The logic was, Lisa looks after the website. She comes in normally on a Monday morning, Tuesday morning. She's got to get Super Savers ready.
Yeah.
She was going to have to take down this Summer Sizzler sale, which had, there are literally hundreds of products and great deals.
Yeah.
Would you believe over 100 products have sold out in our Summer Sizzler sale? Sold out. And the sad thing is, it's good that they've gone, that people have got them at great bargains, but it's kind of sad because they've gone forever.
They've gone now, they're not bringing them back.
Forever, which is, but there we go. There are a couple of items I should tell you about right now. I'll do it just before we do our Win It Weekly, guys. We added magazines yesterday.
Ooh.
We added 8 back issue magazines.
No way.
4 of them have already sold out. So if you want them, the Summer Sizzler products are there until midnight with bells on. And they are ringing rather loudly. Go and grab them. There's up to 80% off on Moonstone dies. There's
the die deals is crazy.
So many great products.
Yeah.
But 2 things to let you know. If you want the Golden Age of Glamour pad, which is a beautiful, beautiful pad, for $4.99 instead of $9.99, guys, there are a handful of these left. And when I say a handful, I couldn't count them on both of my hands. So there you go. It's a tiny handful. But you are talking gorgeous images like this, and because you get a number of each image, you can decoupage those up.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful 8x8 pad. Also something else, if you want our perfect days, we did not expect, because we have deep stock of our perfect days decoupage.
There was a lot of this.
We did not expect, over 80% of the stock's gone.
Wow.
Okay, so this might not go, it might go. There's one thing I can tell you. That's $14.99 right now on our website. £14.99 contains 24 decoupage sets, yeah? By tomorrow, it will be $29.99 again, all right? And there's not masses of stock left, so I don't see a reason why that will come back down in price.
No.
If you want it, grab it, half price. And there's loads of other great stuff in that Summer Sizzler sale. Natalie, would you like to take a look at our Win It Weekly?
Yes.
Let's do that. I love this wholeheartedly. It's a fabulous, fabulous thing. This is the Mega Storage Caddy. Here we go. And it is mega.
It is mega.
There are 16 individual, apart from the fact it's got a lovely carry handle, which is fabulous, you can take it with you. It's nice and secure, but inside there are 16 individual clip lock boxes that fit, they fit the Prism brush markers, they fit the Prism craft markers, they fit ink pads perfectly, they fit your diamond sparkles, so many different things.
Acrylic blocks.
Little book, loads and loads of things fit in these. Really, really, really good. We're giving away 3 of these. They're £39.99 these are.
It's a mega deal, this.
It's a mega deal. We're giving away 3 of them. But to begin with your chance of winning one, we'd like to know the answer to this question. Which snack was invented by accident? Which snack was invented by accident? Is it A, ice lollies? Is it B, peanut butter? Or is it C, nachos? ice lollies, peanut butter or nachos. You got anything Nat?
No, they're all my favourite snacks though.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Do you like? So are
Love
you
an
lollies
ice
or
lolly.
ice cream?
Even when it's cold, I like an ice lolly.
Do you?
Yeah. I love to eat peanut butter just out of the jar.
Yes.
Yeah, a bit
Are you
weird
right?
like that.
Okay, that's cool.
Oscar's the same. Oscar loves peanut butter. Obviously, doggy peanut
Are
butter.
you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
No, I prefer peanut butter with chocolate.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, peanuts and chocolate, that works.
Yeah.
M&Ms, yeah, that works. Okay.
No.
Guys, please answer your question. You can answer on the Hunky Dory Hub, so you can go to our website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, which is where you can get all of the awesome goodies today. You can answer on Facebook in the comments on any of our shows during this week. We've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. And you can also answer on YouTube on any of our shows during the week. It's completely up to you where you answer. People from all of them win, and the guys will choose. They've got to be correct answers, 3 correct answers. This Friday on our Thankcraft It's Friday show are going to win this fabulous super duper mega storage caddy. I shall pop that down there. Okay. Natalie, it's
Yes.
Super Savers.
It is.
People are ahead of us on the website. Super Savers goes crazy every single month. We bring you lots of different deals each month. Some that have been requested this month as well, which is lovely. So your foam pads are there, for instance, and there's a couple of craft tools that have been requested by you guys. They're on the website. You'll find it straight away. It should be on the big banner. You can also go up to offers and ping on Super Savers. While you're there, make sure to have a look at those summer Sizzler savings. Lots of S's. The first thing I'm going to show you today is our wonderful waterfalls, and what a deal we have on these. Normally £11.99, they're £6.99, and that is for any of the sets that you want. So whether you want the wonderful waterfalls for her, whether you want the for him, whether you want for the grown-ups or for the kids, it's completely up to you. Now, each of these contain a number of sheets with foiled and die-cut toppers on. Toppers of a certain size, can you see? So you've got the circles here, you've got the squares, and you've got those lovely ones, like framed ones, along with sentiments at the bottom. If you want to use these as waterfalls, you can, and we'll show you the waterfall technique. It's absolutely awesome. Now, you're
really
going to demo
fun.
one?
Yes, we are.
Brilliant. But if you don't want to, if you choose that you want to use these as toppers, oh my gosh, there's 120 toppers in each of these packs.
It's quite incredible, isn't it?
It's absolutely brilliant.
And because they are waterfalls, obviously they are designed in a way where you should kind of like have them coordinating, but they have little like sayings on them which work just separately on their own, which is really, really nice. I love the fact that we've got great mixes in here with lots of lovely different patterns and textures within the backgrounds, which mean they're so easy to coordinate with bits and pieces you might already have in your stash, whether that's your duo design paper pads or your adorable scoreable. It's just a perfect piece, and everyone loves a kinetic card, something fun on it, makes receiving it even better than just a regular handmade
100%.
card.
It's a little bit interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it? You know, look at this for the guys. You've got the rugby in there. Absolutely brilliant. You get all of your mechanisms in there as well.
You do.
They're all pre-scored. You won't really be able to see on here. Maybe I can get it. So there you go. So they're all die-cut, but they're pre-scored as well. So all that thinking is taken away for you. It's dead easy to do. Of course, you get instructions of how to use these. I'm flicking through these quite fast because we'll go for a demonstration. In fact, I'll show you a couple of cards and how they work first. But these are gorgeous. This is for the grown-ups selection. So all 4 of them, whichever you choose, it's completely up to you. Look at that. That's our Cheers to You artwork, which is Cheers to You is gone forever.
Gone
Nat.
forever?
Forever. They sold out during the Summer Sizzler sale. Gone forever. You've got the sports artwork here as well. Music in the centre there. Each one of these is individually foiled and die cut. You just press them straight out for the background. Look at that, so easy. And then you're going to layer them up onto that waterfall format. I like the sewing machine here. Really nice. And as Nat said, you've got great sentiments on these as well. The mechanisms are all there as well. And the 4th one is for the kids. So a little bit brighter, a bit more fun here, to a little monster, just to say, I think you're awesome. Very, very cool. You've got the gaming stuff in the middle there. You've got the dragons as well. For the girls here. Or the boys. Boys can wear pink trainers, and why not?
Definitely.
I can show you this one in a second on a card, so you can see exactly how it works. But guys, whether you're buying these for the waterfalls, and you should because they're fun, or whether you're buying these for the toppers, and you should because there are so many, it's just 120 toppers. The value in these is incredible. Okay, let's just bring this down. So as I pull this, if I can do it properly, there we go. Then it creates this sort of waterfall effect. I'm doing a better job of doing it backwards. Another one. This has been. You know, we said like you don't have to use them as the waterfall effect.
Absolutely not at all.
So this is for a baby boy, and the card just comes out like that. Isn't that nice?
There's so many cool ways in which you can use these.
So many. I've got no idea where I've put my EIEIO one now, so I do apologise for that. Now, we'll be able to show it in a little while, but should we come across to you and get
Yeah, we'll show you exactly how to do it, and we're going to use that Cheers to You one because it works really nicely with something else that we've got coming up that I wanted to coordinate it with. So, we're going to pop out all of our elements, and one thing I would say is that because some of them are like poems, or we've got the nursery rhyme on the EIEIO one, make sure that you like line them up in that way, because that's kind of important when we're going to put this together. And then I've taken my mechanism and your coordinating little strip. Let's pop these over here. Now what you want to do is you want to have red tape when you're assembling these. It's an absolute essential. So what I'm going to do now is just add my red tape onto these 4 little sections that we've got here, and these have all got score lines in them, so there's no scoring that we have to do, there's no measurements that we have to try and work out ourselves. It's absolutely super easy to create these. So 1, 2, 3, and then on your smallest tab just at the very top you want to add your tape as well. You've got to be careful where you add your tape here, because this is the mechanism part and we don't want to make any movements sort of like harder than they need to be. So then flip it over and you've got these 2 tabs here that stick out from your mechanism. We're going to add red tape to this bit too, and this is where you need to be super careful to make sure you are only placing that tape within those sections. Let's just take I'm going to use my craft knife just to lift off this red tape, and then once that is lifted we're just going to fold this over this section, and then you have this little tab here that we are going to add our across, and that's just going to keep that in place, and then you can move your mechanism up and down. You can have it sideways, you can have it upwards, it's completely up to you. You do need to decide the way you have it though before we do the next part.
Oh, of course, that makes perfect sense, or else you're going to get upside down things, aren't you?
Yeah.
But the logic here is that this uses our original adorable scoreable rather than your Matastic, because your Matastic's got sort of a it's an uncoated feel, but your original adorable scoreable has that lovely satin finish, doesn't it? Helps it slide so smoothly.
And these mechanisms are designed in such a way that they coordinate really nicely with the shapes that we've got. So you can see here we've got these nice sort of pointy edges coming out on the side. So what I'm going to do is start with the bottom one first. So this is going to be our sentiment. Now if I was going to do this, so I pull my mechanism down, we would pop it this way. If we're going to do it the other way, we would have it here first, but because I'm going to do it sideways, we're just going to pop them on the side. So you just line up your artwork onto those little edges that we've got there, pop them down, and then that is as easy as it is to create these wonderful waterfalls. It is absolutely simple. Crazy that you can create something so wonderful so quick. And then like we say, we just pull this through now, and as you pull it through, all of those images just slide across and reveal themselves, which is so cool. So now let's make something that we can pop this on. I've got a 7x5 10-fold card, and I wanted to create something that was really fun and the same shape as this. So we've got our nesting dies. I've gone for Moonstone 902, which is our bracket label. It's exactly the same size. So I'm just going to take my card this way and I'm going to pop my die on here. So our die just goes over the top of this edge here, and that the bottom of the die fits in with the bottom of our card, because this is going to be a fold back. I'm going to use my MIDI to do this because we're just going to partly cut this die. Now if you wanted to make a full shaped card that was this shape, you'd obviously put it through the whole length of the way, but we don't want to do that. I just want to cut from this section here. So I'm going to lift my score line just over the edge of our plates here. I'm going to pop that through like so.
I've got a little bit of love for a hand
cranking machine.
Thank you, a hand cranking machine.
So do I.
The electric ones.
Sometimes though. I don't know why it doesn't want to take it.
We're going to go back to the electric one, are we?
We'll see. Let's see, because I think it's stuck a bit now. We need new plates, but they're always out of stock. They're so popular, these machines, that plates are so hard to come by. Let's try it again. What I'll do is I'll pop this through here, like a little post box.
Try and go that way.
And try and go this way, because I can easily push these in. I feel like the mechanism just, oh, there we go. Took a while then. I felt like the mechanism wasn't going through properly.
Yeah, it wasn't taking.
But as you can see, when this now comes out, Anne-Marie's at Crafters Companion today. We'll have to ask her for some, to
see if
ask
she
someone
can,
if we can get
in
some
the
sneaky
warehouse
ones.
and grab some while
Yeah.
no one's looking.
So now when we remove this from our card, you've got that nice shape here. Obviously we've still got your score line, and then I'll just take my craft knife and go along up to those scores now on both sides, and then I'm going to bring in some fantastic Miri card which works so well with this. So now we've got this in place. I've used gold Miri and I've cut out the same pattern again, and then we're bringing in some of this gorgeous kaleidoscope Miri card, and it is so much fun. This is like the Bokeh one, which I think works really well with the different colours and combinations that we've got in here. So let's put this together. I'm going to use some tape, obviously, because we're using Miri card. It's just a lot more easier to hold. So let's add tape onto this piece, and I've also used the second smallest die to cut some from our Miri. I'm going to then just add tape to this section here, and I'll pop a little bit on my Miri as well, which is 5x7, and this is for the back panel of our card, so it all coordinates really lovely. So let's start dressing this up now. We'll go with our largest die cut piece first, and that's in your gold, so that's just going to fit really nicely onto there, and then we'll pop the coloured piece, which is from our Miri specials, and that can just go on here. So you can see it's got all of those beautiful colours on. What you do want to be careful of when you're creating backgrounds though is that you don't have anything with foam pads on or anything that's going to get in the way of you being able to use your mechanism on your card in a really nice way. So just pop this in place now with our piece in the background, and you also get sentiments to go with these cards, so you don't just get the waterfalls which are already filled with really nice images, you also get sentiments too. And on this one it says a birthday cheers, so we can add this with some foam pads just to give it a little bit of height. I'm going to add it to the bottom corner because I know that my image probably isn't going to fit under there, so it won't disturb anything. So birthday cheers can go here, and then we'll fold this backwards, and let's just burnish this fold here so it stands really nicely, and then we can pop our amazing piece which coordinates really nicely with the shape as well onto there. So you only stick down now this panel here, so we'll pop that onto here like so.
The colours absolutely work of that.
It's crazy, isn't it? So there is your card. It's going to stand really nicely because we've cut the edge to the bottom, and then you can just pull this away and it reveals that beautiful sentiment. It's so fun, and I think the Miri and the way it shines in the light just works so beautifully with the colours you've got in that topper. It's just super fun.
Really nice. That, thank you very much, Natalie,
You're welcome.
for our first demonstration. That Kaleidoscope Miri is on sale today in our Super Savers event. I'll show you in more detail in a minute, but that's £8.99. I'll just show you a couple more of these waterfall cards. So here we go. It's your special day. And as you pull it down, there we go. Take time out to enjoy the little things, which is lovely. So they're just really nice. Here's our Old MacDonald one. Bring it back. E-I-E-I-O. I'm not going to do it. But there we go, for the kids as well. Absolutely fantastic. And that's using some of our pattern packs on there as well. But you get loads and loads and loads of either toppers or waterfall mechanisms, the waterfall mechanisms and the waterfall toppers in that. £6.99 instead of, is it £11.99? So they're half price as well, which is incredible. I'm going to fly through a couple of essentials,
Awesome
but
deals.
also a couple of things that people request, that people have asked for. So first request, this was asked for on our show just a couple of days ago. It's our rainbow scissor set, Premier Craft Tools rainbow scissor set, £14.99. For this week, they're just £9.99. Now you get three
awesome.
pairs of scissors. So you get your large scissors here, 8.5 inch, suitable for all your larger projects. You've got your medium ones, lovely pointed tip for your precision cutting, and you've got your small ones over here, which are 5.5 inch for your detailed projects. Beautiful rainbow effect blades, as you can see. Look at or unicorn horn as they tend to get called. They're titanium coated. So they're really, really smooth. We use these in our house for absolutely everything. You name it, we have a number of different pairs. Lovely ergonomic. They've got a soft grip inlay there as well, so that they're not going to hurt your hands when you're using them for a long time. Great for comfort, great for control. Just a great set of scissors all round. Three pairs of scissors, £9.99 instead of £14.99 is a request, and duly granted.
An awesome request as well.
An awesome request. Another request is foam pads. Guys, we have packs of foam pads there on the website. £8, so they're half the normal price. You get 16 sheets, so you can choose from the strips. You get 16 sheets of these strips in multiple different sizes at half price, or you can choose the large format ones, which are fantastic, perfect for toppers and so on. For quick and easy card making. Again, you get 16 of those, but there is also a separate mega buy that's a real mix of all different ones. I don't know if you got it there. Mixed size foam pads. Now on the website, because I was looking before, just before I came on, it says there's 20 in that, not 16. So I'm expecting that there'll be 20 in it. I hope I'm not saying something I shouldn't be saying. It says it on the website. That should be what the people are getting. So it's completely up to you which you go for. Okay, with your foam pads. Third thing. Paper trimmer. It's too big to go on the screen. Look at how tall that is. Let's do the close-up. You can't really get it all in. There we go. We'll go that way. Now this was on last month's Super Savers. There's been a request for it to be brought back already, so we've done it. We're going to have to keep it off the Super Savers for a little while. It's our large paper trimmer. It's 6 inch by 12 inches. And it means that you can work on paper and card up to A3 in size. There are two, which is good. There are two blades on here that you get, and spare blades are available. They are in stock as well. Normally £21.99, it's £16.99. Now, Nat.
I was just thinking to myself, when it says 6 by 12 there, that's a little bit, it's true in the fact that that's the size of it. But if we're talking about what you can cut on your paper trimmer, don't think you can only cut 6 by 6, because I would be a little bit alarmed there, because you've got your extendable arm, which has this really cool groove on here. So when you're lining up your cardstock and it's large, you know that it's straight, because that's one thing that we all know is quite stressful sometimes when we have trimmers and they don't have this and your paper can move off it. You've got your centimetres and also your inches on your arm as well, and in the centre, which sometimes can be quite good when you're doing thin strips, so you can make sure that they line up properly. And then on the arm of it as well, you've got inches, which is really good for when you want to cut out apertures from a card, or whether you want to do something fun with your cardstock. You obviously get two blades which run alongside your arm really easily, but when you get about a third of the way down, there's a nice little groove, so these can easily come out, and then you can add your replacement trimmers in as well. It's super handy to have the guard here, just to know that everything is nice, down, secure and safe. It's just an essential though. I genuinely don't think I could live without my trimmer. If someone took this off me, I'd be really sad.
I think it's my number one craft tool, which changes admittedly, but we were asked just recently for what your number one craft tool was, and I said it's got to be the trimmer. So, and I didn't say the scoreboard, which I'm really surprised at, but it was the first thing that came to mind. So.
It's strange, isn't it? I think the essential three for me is my trimmer, my scoreboard, and probably my stamping press.
The stamping press?
Yeah. All tools that make life easier.
And the stamping press is also on Super Savers today. We'll come to that
is
later.
It?
Okay. Couple more absolute core items, guys. Let's have a little look. You don't really need me to explain what this is.
No, you just need to know that it's incredible value and you've got to put it in your basket.
You know the quality. It's proper Miri card. It's £17.50 for 100 sheets of gold Miri. And it's branded Miri. It's the proper stuff, and it's an incredible price. Excuse me, £17.50. Also available, should you want it, £17.50's worth of silver Miri, should you want it.
I love this deal.
But if you want both of them together, we are going to knock more off, and you're going to get 200 sheets of Miri. There we go, both gold and silver, 100 sheets of each for £29.99. We're knocking a further £5 off. We can't do that deal forever. Miri, like everything in the world, has gone up in price. We're just absorbing the hit on it, guys. I'd rather that you guys get this and use it because it's an absolute consumable. It must be 90% of cards have Miri card on them. It must. I mean, there's a humongous percentage of cards get
probably
Miri.
90%. I mean, occasionally you'd use Miri with your stamping cards or with your, well, no, because you use them with your Matastic kit. So yeah, maybe 95%.
Exactly. So, I mean, it really is. So you go through so much of this. Absolutely, you need it in your stash. Now's the time to get it because you can get 200 sheets. We can't hold that price forever. I'm going to hold it for as long as I possibly can. If you want rainbow, because this, let's just flick this. This is such an incredible sort of pillars of light that you get dancing across this, and it's all the colours. It's every single colour, which means that when you use this, whatever you use it with, kind of takes on that colour, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. It changes the effect of your card. But if you got that Under the Moonlight collection that was so loved last month, then grab this for all of your cards because you not only got your topper set in there, but you've got your paper pad as well. So you're going to be able to use this and get the most out of it. Just get them all.
£17.50, guys. £17.50 on your rainbow Miri. I can't put that into a bundle with the other two because it's even more expensive to buy. But what a great bargain that is. £17.50 on your rainbow Miri card. Right, Nat.
Yes.
Oh, one more.
Yes.
Okay, so this, Natalie used it before. I said I would show it, and I will. This is the gorgeous Miri card specials kaleidoscope. So we do these specials. Obviously, you see gold Miri, you see silver Miri, but we do something rather special. We do multiple sheets. So there are 10 sheets of each of 3 different designs. You've got this sort of amazing bokeh with all the beautiful different colours there. You can take sections of that. So if you want sort of a green background to your card or a purple, you absolutely can have it.
Yeah.
But it's so good when you take like the middle section and you get a bit of everything. Wow. 220 GSM that is fabulous because
I love this one.
when you die cut with this, the colours, the stream of colours that you get, certainly with sentiments and so on, or frames,
quite
it just
gorgeous,
looks amazing.
isn't it?
10 sheets of that, and then 10 sheets of what is one of my favourite ever sheets of Miri. I mean, look at that. Do you remember kaleidoscopes when you were a kid?
Yeah.
That's obviously where this is has been named
from.
Yeah, because Jen and I were looking at it and we said, we've got to call that kaleidoscope. It's fantastic.
It's really beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Has a gorgeous stained glass effect as well with the black.
The price, £8.99 instead of £11.99. Now it is a limited edition. When it's gone, it will be gone, and stocks are dwindling very quickly on our kaleidoscopes. It's gorgeous. Get it home, get it in your basket. Natalie, now what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to say, what demonstration would you like to do next? And they're the products that I'll show. Does that make sense?
I really don't mind.
You've got to choose.
Let's go with the butterflies.
The butterflies.
Yeah.
So if I show the... we'll talk about the stamping press when you're stamping.
Yeah,
is that okay? You're going to use the stamping press?
I definitely am.
Okay,
it's
brilliant.
an essential with these stamps.
Okay, so we've got some layering butterflies, guys. Now, our plan was to make these buy one, get one free. On the website, and it was going to be the cheapest ones that were free, but they are all different prices.
Yeah, because there's different sizes, isn't there?
Because there's different sizes.
Yeah.
And the website decided, I don't want to do that.
We're not doing that.
So instead, we half priced them all. So you can choose the exact ones that you want and get them for half price. There's an absolute lovely selection, all layering butterflies. You can see the different layers that you're gonna use there. Natalie is going to explain this so much better. But there you go. That sort of gives you an idea as to how you can build up the different layers with these stamps.
They're really, really fun to use.
They're really nice, aren't they?
They layer up so beautifully, and if you're looking at this like, how is this possibly going to work. Like Dan said, we'll show you, but it kind of works in like silhouettes. A bit like decoupage.
Yes.
But for
okay,
stamps.
that makes sense.
So you take away elements of your image. You can use your coloured stamps inks in here, which makes it so more convenient because we're not having to colour in. But these are the flower versions as well, which is,
Here we go.
they're so beautiful.
That's some perfect explanation. So that's the Primrose stamping guide. So you're going to get all these different layers that get used together, and you can put them with different tones and so on, and they're going to create these beautiful primrose flowers. You've got the same thing with the leaves at the bottom, but the same idea works through those butterflies. So there were peacock butterflies, swallowtail butterflies, and so on. Absolutely lovely. Now those are different prices. So there's the £8 ones, which are the A6 ones. They'd be down to £4. And then there's the large ones, the A5 ones. Now they would normally be...
They're not normally $8.99.
They're a tenner, I think, so I think they're down to a £5, but you guys will know. You'll be able to
it's
look
only
on the
£8
website.
for
Gemma will be
small
able to tell us
ones.
in a minute. Let's go to Nat and see them in action.
Okay, so I'm going to start off first by creating my background because I want to stamp straight onto here. So we're going to do a kind of like a loose colour background. Let me just get some cloth here. I'm just going to wipe down my mixed media mat. A mixed media mat is perfect for doing cards like this. I'm just going to place down bits of my ink onto here. Lots of different colours of blue. I've gone for a really deep colour and then a really deep green, and then I'm just mixing it in with some more blue. We've got some water. I'm just going to spritz over here, and then I'm going to spritz over my watercolour cardstock as well, because when you're doing techniques like this, this is the best cardstock to use. And then because I want it to be quite light, I'm not going to add too much force onto it. I'm just going to gently add that colour over, and then this should pick up really quite nicely. You can use sort of like a tissue just to remove some colour if you think it's a little bit too dark, which I am going to do ever so slightly on some of these deeper areas because I want to get that piece. But now we've finished with this, we can pop this to one side, and I could remake this card again because then I could just roll this back out, spritz it and reuse it.
That makes sense. Now,
it's great for when you're being messy like
those
this.
ink pads that you're using there, they are 3 for 2 on our website, guys. All of those lovely Prism ink pads, there are over 70 to choose from, both the shimmer and the original. They're all 3 for 2 on the website. So you choose any 3 and you will pay only for 2. And that means you do get your discount on those as well, because Super Savers products normally have been are so heavily discounted, then extra discounts don't apply. But when it's a 3 for 2 or something like that, as these are, you would get either your diamond discount or your club discount on the product, and then get any 3 for 2.
So I'm just using my heat tool now because we are going to stamp again, and we're going to stamp using these colours. So you want to make sure that this is nice and dry.
Now, what was the card that you used there?
Watercolour, premium watercolour.
Okay, we have our premium pad of watercolour card, 30 A4 sheets, 300 GSM, like Nat's used there, but the A4 size.
I've just cut this down, to be honest. Mine was A4, yeah.
Okay, well that's $11.99 normally, but it's $7.99 on Super Saver, so you get 30 sheets of this premium watercolour card. It's 300 GSM. We used to have 2 levels. We used to have a premium, a normal and a premium.
Yeah,
we just
but
went, you know
we
what?
just thought, let's give
premium.
everyone premium.
So that's what we've done.
So I'm going to make this card a little bit different because I'm offsetting my butterfly, and it's something that anyone can do. And you can put it over the whole side of your card if you wanted. You could have it in the middle of your card, but I just wanted to make it a little bit different, and that's just me, really, isn't it?
In that sort of style.
Kind of, but we're not going to cut it out.
Okay.
So this is the way we did it before, where you could do this and cut it out. I've laid this onto foam pads. This was a demo that I did with this when we launched them on telly. So I've laid it onto foam pads and put it in the middle. That gives you so much more dimension to your card. Nice. But this is going to be a little bit different because we're popping it to one side. But there's so many different combinations of this you can do. What you do want to do though is get your ink pads out. So I'm going to stick with those 2 colours. Let's actually swap out. Put the peacock green in there as well. So we're going to go with Blue Lagoon for our base layer. Now I've just got my image taped down here, but if you've got your stamping press, let's just steal them from here. Oh, that's come out. I need to find my magnets. I was working on some stamps. It was the stained glass window stamps before I went to telly, and then I've just lost my magnets.
Natalie,
I don't know where they
I
are.
will do you a favour. If you just come over to this one for a sec.
Oh,
We have our fantastic stamping magnets. They are normally £4.99. We've knocked a pound off for you.
This is what I need.
£3.99. You can grab them right now on our website during our Super Savers offer at £3.99 instead of £4.99. Natalie,
yeah.
this is a present for you.
Thank you. I will still try and find them because I had about 4 on mine. I just don't know how I've lost them. So layer 1, and if you're thinking, so I've lost my backing here for my stamp. This was just in my box with all my stamps in on my desk, and I don't have that base layer anymore, which shows me a colour guide on, which is kind of helpful if you've not used them before, and you'll receive that with yours. But they are written on the backings, base layer, layer 3, layer 4, layer 5, so you can easily know which way to put them
That makes
down.
sense.
And that's important because each layer really sort of leaves different sections. And this is why your stamping press is so good as well. I think it's because I've warped my cardstock with doing that wonderful technique at the beginning, is you can lift it up and add as much colour down as you want over and over again until you find that you've got the coverage that you need, and that's why it's just so important.
But that's the style you're going for here, so if it's a little bit distressed, then that's
I
completely
think with
fine,
my
isn't it?
watercolour background it's going to work really nicely. So that's your base layer. Then layer 2 is here, and this one sits just above the top of your wings here. So let's just kind of line that up.
Brilliant. So, because I was just trying to get my head around, okay, how are you going to do this so that you line it up correctly?
That's why another reason, you stamping press, you do that first.
Okay, this stamping press, everybody, that Natalie is using here, and when you're doing layering things like this, layering butterflies or flowers or anything like this actually, or indeed needing to go in and out with the ink, add more ink and make sure that you don't end up with just a dirty splodge, you end up with everything in the right place, this is the tool you need. £34.99 is our Premier Craft Tools stamping press. We believe it's the best one on the market. We get incredible reviews for it. It doesn't work on a hinge system, which we don't believe works as well.
No, you can get
it works
a lot
with
of
magnets,
movement.
and it goes straight up and straight down, which is the impression that you're trying to make. £24.99. We've knocked a tenner off it during Super Savers, guys. So if you want your stamping press, now is the time to grab it. We told people on the shows, I think last Thursday, Friday, don't buy the stamping press until next week, because we knew it was such a good deal.
We've got layer 2 now. Layer 3 is quite funny. Layer 3 is just this little tiny piece here which sits beneath that first layer that you've done, but it's actually quite essential. I'm going to go out of the ordinary and go with a really deep green for this one. So let's go for that super bright colour, and this is where you can have loads of fun with your colour combinations. Obviously if you want to be true to sort of the type of butterfly you're creating, you can be, but just add layers and layers of colour. And then layer 4 sits underneath here, and I'm going to go in with the deeper sort of turquoise colour, which is our peacock green. So just add in as much colour onto that as possible. But if we've realised that we don't have as much as we wanted, then just go back in. You can intensify, you could just use one whole colour to colour this butterfly in, but each time go back in and add in, say, 4 layers of your green or 5 layers of your green, and you can use the same colour and still get such stunning results on here. So the last layer is our final layer, which you could use by itself because it is the outline of your butterfly. It is truly beautiful. You could just use it with a single layer from your stamp if you wanted to. We're just going to line this up now where this needs to be, and then pop our stamping press on. While we're doing that as well, let's just add in a little sentiment. I'll move this over here and we'll go with butterflies appear when loved ones are near. So let's just stick that in place. And then I like to use my VersaFine when I'm doing this. You can use your Midnight Black ink pads, of course, but VersaFine it's designed to give you really sharp coverage.
Sharp detail.
And that's why it's perfect for that final layer and your sentiment. So let's add this on, and then we're just going to stick it onto our card blank. So adding that on there. Just moving your fingers around until you've kind of got all of that coverage that you need. And then we'll lift it up. And look how beautiful it's stamped. It's such a gorgeous image. And it's so easy to do. And I don't think, I sometimes think people must look at stamps and go, that's a bit crazy. I don't think I can achieve that. But with this, I think it's been designed with any experience in stamps.
It's sort of an ABC process. You follow the process and it works. It comes out with that fantastic result.
So I'm just going to take off just 2 notches so I can have quite a clean edge, just because I've got a lot of detailing going on with that background piece. So I'll just add this on with my tape now. And you can do this with so many different colour combinations. You could do different layers with embossing powder. So that final layer, you could do embossing powder for that. You can really be quite experimental with these, which is what I love. So popping this now onto our card blank. Just making sure it's all in line. I think it's a bit wonky. No! Can I save it? I don't think I can. It's a little bit wonky when we've stuck it on there, but just be careful when you're sticking yours on. You can't actually tell because it's white.
I can tell. I think that looks absolutely lovely.
I think it's just me, but there you go.
Look at the colours in the butterfly, and obviously the beautiful thing about stamping is the colours are the colours you choose.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you want that to be
red
more
or
purples
pink,
or pinks,
purple.
And we've got such a beautiful variety of colours in those ink pads that are available at buy 2 get 1 free, or any 3 for 2 on the website at the minute. So that happens in the shopping cart. So as you add 3, you go into your cart and you'll see that one of them will be discounted to 0. HunkyDoryCrafts.co.uk is the place where you can get all these fabulous goodies at these fabulous prices. Make sure that you are logged in on your website. You will see, if you're a Club Hunky Dory member and it is free to join, you will see your prices when you log in, which will be 5% off all full price products on the website. And if you're a Diamond member, it will be 10% off all full price products on the website. Congratulations and welcome to all of our new Diamond members. And there are many, many, many of you out there. We hope that you're enjoying that fabulous watercolour flowers kit. We launched it back in June and it is flying out the door. We are going to have to reprint it because there are more Diamond members than even we expected for the year. We're really thankful. Thank you so much. Okay, now, if I'm going to repeat Win It Weekly. Should we do that first? Okay, so guys, if you would like to be in with a chance of winning our Premier Craft Tools Mega Storage Caddy, which includes 16 individual clip lock storage boxes, absolutely beautiful and really, really, really useful. Which snack was invented by accident? Was it A, ice lollies, was it B, peanut butter, or was it C, nachos? One of those 3 snacks was invented by accident, but which was it? If you can get the answer right, and you can comment on Facebook, you can comment on YouTube, or indeed you can comment on the Hunky Dory Hub at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. It's completely up to you. Excuse me. On Friday, we're going to pick 3 names out of the hat, and there are going to be 3 winners. We will send this to you by courier. And it will arrive, hopefully the next day. So you could have this and you could be storing away all of your Hunky Dory goodies later this week. So let us know which of those 3 it is. I've got genuinely no idea whatsoever. Natalie.
Yeah.
If you were, earlier on, you got an ink pad and you squished it down onto your mat and you created that fabulous sort of finish. But if you wanted a more regular finish, you could have used these fabulous, I'm trying to segue into this and doing a really, really bad job.
My blending sponges.
You could have used blending sponges, and we've got a brilliant deal on these blending sponges. So not only do you get 2 of these blenders, and of course they're Hunky Dory purple.
They are.
As you would expect. In there you get 6 blending sponges, as you can see, but you get also a further 2 packs of blending sponges, each of which have 12. So there's 24 there, plus 6, you get 30 blending sponges and 2 of those fabulous blenders, just for £8.99. And blending is so easy with these, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know Becca absolutely loves blending.
She
People
loves
would have
the
seen
blending
her
sponges.
blending with these, yeah. Okay, guys, so that's normally £13.97. It's £8.99 on our website just for this week. A couple more products to show you, and then now I do believe are you demoing with the Duo Colour
I am.
paper pads? Okay. Can I show this next?
Go for
It's
it.
our insert paper, and it's quite tricky to get. Oh, there you go. You can see it. It's all right because often the lights wash things out. But it's a lovely mix of colours, of kind of a sponged effect. There you go. So you can see the colours changing as I flick through them. But it's just a gentle sponged effect, which are perfect for the inserts for your cards. And we jump across there because some of them are backwards, of course, because that's the way we do it. How many sheets? 48 sheets. Normally £8.99, but you can grab these for £5.99. 48 sheets of lovely sponged 140 GSM. I mean, that's like clouds, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Just such a nice finish for inside your cards.
And essential as well for when you're crafting and you're not using a kit, like the card we're going to make next, because I'm not going to have an insert that matches it.
No, so you can
So I
choose
can
a colour.
choose a colour that
from
works
this
well.
That's really going to work.
Add it in the middle.
A4, so you can trim them down to any size that you want. You can trim down just the back of an 8x8, but you get pretty much 6x6 out of these, 5x5, 4x4, so on
Yeah.
and so forth. Obviously A5. Printable as well. So you pop them through your printer, absolutely. Normally £8.99, £5.99.
Epic
Okay,
deal.
I think I've only got 2 more things to show. The Inkme Professional Stamping Card is on an offer. It's on the website. You'll find it on the. There we go. So normally 30 sheets, normally £7.99. It's £4.99. But
What?
what? I'm going to show you this lovely book here. It's the Prism Watercolour Pencils and Handbook Bundle. This is the handbook, which you can see is filled with everything you need to know about watercolour pencils, how to use them and so on, but also then a bunch of projects that you can copy. So you can use and maybe slightly amend. So,
Yeah.
so you make them slightly different. It's completely up to you. Not only do you get that lovely book that's worth £9.99, but you also get, let me show you here, your watercolour pencils caddy. It's a lovely little caddy watercolour pencils. They're all the colours that you're going to get in here. 48 of them in total. I'll pull that off there. It's got a wrap, so it's a caddy wrap, or a carry wrap, I should say. We undo that, and then it goes on forever. That's good. We can roll this out and look at what you get. I mean, it's too big for the
I
screen,
know,
really,
it's
isn't it?
massive.
It's got this at the top so that you don't get the colour transference, so that you're not going to make a mess everywhere, but it's got 48 individual pencils with such a gorgeous array of colours. And they're proper watercolour pencils. They're not
Yeah.
just pencils, they're watercolour pencils, which means that you can do all watercolour techniques with this that you should so want. A little hunky-dory badge there, which is beautiful. You get a zip here so that you can put your
Watercolour
sharpener,
pens in.
your watercolour pens.
A rubber.
Rubber, absolutely anything that you want. Normally £39.98. Now we can do a full show just on these.
Oh, 100%.
With all the techniques, and we will do a full show just on these, don't worry, we absolutely will do one. But for today, that's an incredible price. It's £24.99
It's
on
cool.
our website during Super Savers. Cool.
Crazy.
Natalia,
Yeah.
last product of the day, and then we're going back to Nat for a demonstration. These are our Duo Colour paper pads. We've got blues and greys, so they're the greys, they're the blues. We've got pinks and purples, that's your purples, and that's your pinks. Look at the colours, they're absolutely gorgeous.
I love that you just get so many different tones of colour in here as well.
Reds and oranges, so your oranges and your reds.
These are
Because that's every type of red, from,
Yeah.
from the really deep like wine colours, burgundy, through to these lovely, they're almost pinks, but you've also got your gorgeous oranges there. And you get yellows, you get greens I should say, and yellows. So as you go through the pad one way, oh it's mustard.
It's
you
so
you
deep.
get these lovely yellows, but on the other side you can see all the different greens, and they coordinate so beautifully together. I mean, just look at that colour. Isn't that one? Isn't that
Yeah,
beautiful?
if you're doing paper folding or anything like that, it would look really beautiful with the matching sort of tonal colours on both sides. But this is a product that is perfect for using with your watercolour, your waterfalls, sorry, when you're creating backgrounds or anything like that, when you need a certain shade, colour, you know you're going to have it with these. Essential.
Gorgeous,
Essential
gorgeous
colours.
colours. Okay, so these are available on the website. They're £9.99 each, but during our Super Saver event, now the deals only last until next week.
Next week.
So they're on for a week, guys. They are buy one, get one free. If you put 2 in your basket, one of them will discount to free. Okay, now let's come to you.
So I have chosen 4 of my most favourite colours. They're super vibrant and super fun. And we're just going to trim these down and make a really fun background card. So I'm going to trim them to 3x3 squares. You want to do this twice. So this now I'm not actually going to use. And this is, let's just check the size. I want to say 5x8. So you've got 4 5x8 panels there that we can use for another card. So just pop them to one side. And then I've got stuff on my hands. I can see it on here.
Never mind.
It's okay. I think the majority of it has come off now. So 2 lots you want to make of this. So 1, I think it's 2, but then I also think it might just be 1. So let's leave this to one side because we'll see if we can get it out of here. What I'm going to do is cut these now, and you can do this so easily by just placing that point into the top of your trimmer. We're going to cut it diagonally, like so, and then I'm going to take one side of this and cut it again. And I do think you can do it from 1, so let's just see where we get up to. If we need to cut some more, we'll cut some more.
The trimmer's so useful for this sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and it means as well that if you are new to card making, and
Can you bring it
when
down slightly now? 'Cause
Oh,
we can't
sorry.
quite see it. Sorry.
When I was crafting and started out crafting, I had never, 1, heard of dies, and 2, they were always a bit expensive, a little bit out of budget. So with a trimmer and doing techniques like this, you don't necessarily need to have dies, and you can create the same effect. Then I've got a piece of white card. Now this is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. Now we're going to stick these panels on now to make something really fun. So let's just pop them all in their colour orders. So we've got 2 smaller ones there. You've got your orange, yellow, blue, pink and orange. So you've got 2 that are, you've got all the colours in the large sizes, and then you've got 2 each of the smaller sizes. So let's start off with a big yellow piece. And
Of course, so if you wanted to, you could turn them over to the other side and you get even more
yeah,
variety in the
if you
colours,
wanted
don't
to make it even more crazier, we've got the other colours on the back panel. And because we're cutting these, have I made these too big? I'm really confused here.
That's definitely, you won't fit many of them on the card.
I know, I think
for
I've made
sure.
it too big.
Did they need to be one more cut
Do you know
down
what?
once more?
Yeah, they did. So, let me just take this off. Oh. Wah. It's okay, we'll get there.
Don't worry.
We don't need to use that one, we can just cut these ones down.
You can see you've already got plenty anyway.
I do have plenty.
So you have to cut these and then cut them again.
Yeah. But it's
That
okay,
makes sense.
because we wanted some bigger ones and then we wanted some smaller ones. So let's just trim that down. And then I'll just take 1 yellow from here and then trim them again. Let's
So
bring it
guess
into
which
view.
of the 4 pads is the best seller, Natalie?
I'm going to say pinks and
Pinks and purples.
purples.
It absolutely is. But
Everyone
the
loves it,
second
don't
is
they?
the one with the greys in. Let me see. It's the
blue
the
one.
blues and greys. Yeah. I mean, they're all good sellers, and they all go relatively similarly. But yeah, the pinks and purples, which you can understand. I think there's so many pinks and purples are in so many cards, aren't they?
They are. Absolutely. Right, so let's get back on track, people. We'll go in with our smaller yellow. Let's just trim that. And I'm using my amazing construction glue for this because it's super easy and handy to be able to make your cards with this. You can maneuver them around, so if you're wanting, like I'm going to do, to have a nice edge around it, we're quite easily going to be able to do that. But it's just a fun way of finishing your card. So the first one I'm going to do is going to be 2 halves, and then next to that I'm going to do one with all of the colours on. So let's sort of move around the colours so we're not getting the same colours next to each other, make it a little bit different.
Oh, you're reminding me of the grouting I've got to do here with the gaps in between them, which is not good, Natalie.
It's not fun. It's one of our next projects in the house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the bathroom.
The bathrooms. Mine's the outside. It's the.
Oh, you're doing the outside
in between
one.
the
See, I've
patio,
already
yeah.
done that. We've already done that this summer, but yeah, not fun at all. Let's just keep going. I shouldn't have turned that upside down because now all my glue's gone back to the top. You're also, what would be really good for this is doing it with your just your regular white glue sticks. You'd be able to create this effect with that. I'm just trying.
We're trying not to mention the white glue sticks. At
Oh
the
no!
moment,
I forgot.
It's my fault.
I forgot. I've got one.
It's
I think I've got
absolutely my
2
fault.
left.
Do you know what the
in
big
my-
thing is about the white glue sticks? They're not the order for manufacture is not actually in yet. It's only going in the next day or two. So yeah, they caught me out big time.
So it's
They
your
really
fault that
did.
they're
Yeah,
not
we
here.
thought we thought they were in stock. So I was like, oh no, they're still in stock. But it's because I've been looking at the other
You were
glue
looking at the other the
glue
pen.
sticks for the glue gun.
Oh
Does that
damn!
make sense? So I was like, I
How?
don't understand what everyone's on about. They're in stock,
They're in
but
stock.
they
What are you on
weren't.
about?
It is my fault.
That is quite. Yeah, we need to sort that out, don't we? It's an essential, Dan.
I know.
So just gonna do 2 like this now, and sort of manoeuvre them around, but adding them in, trying to keep that nice background edge on there as well.
Sort of a geometric vibe going
Yeah,
on.
just make it really, really
Which
fun.
it has been because the kaleidoscope mirror's got kind of a geometric
It
vibe
does.
as well.
I was
doesn't it?
kind of it was kind of an inspiration from that because I did looked at, sort of planned a little demo for that first. So then I was like, oh, and then when I was looking at these pads and how we could utilize them and show all the different colors and different ways in which you could use them, I thought I'm going to have to sort of mix these up, aren't I? So let's pop that one this way around. So really utilizing every single color that we have here. I mean, I've not got any blues or greens in, but you've kind of got the both with that edge there. But every single pad we've used here, all the different colour combinations. One last one, and then I'm going to stick this with foam pads to a 5x5. So just flip that over.
Now, Nat, you can do that. So you sort of made that up as you went along with regards to the format, what was going to go where.
Yeah,
and
but you could just stick it. You can place it where you want to go,
Yes, yeah.
where you want it to be.
So you can have it wherever you want. It's completely up to
Before
you.
you stick it, and you can make this larger as well, so you can have more squares in there. You can cut your cards down even further,
Well, there's
so
one
you'll
over
have
there. I can
loads
see
of
one
different
that's larger
combinations.
in the corner of my eye.
No, that's the same size.
Oh, is it the same size?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one that I did with the other colours that were wrong,
Oh,
with the
right,
other
okay, I'm
paper
with you.
pads. So flip this over now. So that is our little 5x5. I'm going to stick that this way around, and that's going to give us a nice little white edge, but because it's a little bit higher up, it gives you some more fun dimension. And
Yes.
then I've gone with our combo dies. They're absolutely essential for making really quick cards and fun cards with this. So I've cut it out of white because I want it to
wow.
really, really stand out. And then we need a sentiment, and you get so many different combinations. We're going to have happy and bright, happy retirement, happy new home, happy and beautiful, happy couple. Oh, we've got 2 there as well. So I'm just going to go with happy birthday. Keep it nice and easy. I've got a little edge of card here that we didn't use before, and I'm going in with our peacock green ink pad because it's blue and it matches this blue so beautifully. So make sure we've got lots of coverage on that there. I'm going to stamp that into this corner. Oops, I might have moved that. I don't think I did though. No, we're good. And then we'll just trim it down with our
smashing.
scissors. So
Yeah, I'm such a big fan of sort of traditional cards, you know, floral cards or just, you know, more traditional artwork, but I'm getting so much more and more into the more contemporary style card.
yeah, I think
they're
it's
really
just,
clean, aren't they?
I think that's why I like them. They're so clean and always quite fresh
Yes.
as well. And I don't know about you, but if I'm wearing like something that's crazy bright, or if I'm looking at something that's crazy bright, I'm instantly happier.
Yes.
Like it's a mood changer, colours. So especially something like this, if I was to receive it in the post, I'd instantly be like so happy. So I'm just going to take off the backing from my foam pads. I've used my super skinny foam pads here just to go on the back of those words there.
So those super skinny, they are the ones that are in the strips, aren't
Yeah.
they? So those are available on the website, guys. They are on the deal of, instead of £16, they're £8 for those foam pad strip megabyte.
Happy
And they're perfect for this sort of thing.
There we go. And we've still got
Oh,
squares left
wrong
over.
one. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. And so different, Nat, and really creative. I think that's absolutely fantastic. It's something you've just come up with completely on your own, and using that trimmer as well, which is brilliant,
Yeah.
which is on Super Savers. It's like you've thought it through, Natalie.
I know, it's like it was planned.
People will
right?
start thinking we're knowing what we're doing. Guys, thank you so much for spending an hour with us this morning. We hope that you've enjoyed looking at our Super Saver products. We've got a couple of things to let you know. TV schedule. You'll be able to find us on Hobbymaker today at 1 and 3 p.m. We're normally 1, 3 and 5 on a Tuesday, but today it's just 1 and 3. Pauline will be taking you through some more of the sizzling deals we have to offer from the Summer Sizzler sale,
Yep.
which must be stopping on Hobbymaker today, last day today, I should imagine.
I didn't think it was on today.
I didn't think it
we
was on
don't have
today.
shows today.
They've
That's
had,
a small lie, because if it was 2 shows, it would have been Sunday.
would it?
Yeah,
1
she
and
was on
3.
Sunday.
We could have got this wrong.
We don't have any shows on Hobbymaker today because Anne-Marie's on Crafters TV.
Okay, and you're here,
Yes.
and Pauline is in the sun somewhere.
She's enjoying. She worked all week last week.
She
She
did.
did have a lot of shows.
She's a trooper. It's true. Okay, so we don't think we're on Hobbymaker today, and it's a bit embarrassing that we're not 100% sure, but Nat says we're
I'm
not. So we're
definitely-
probably right, there we go.
Yeah.
Next up on Hunky TV, tomorrow we are recapping some of the best sellers this month. It may be your last chance to grab the latest Hunky Dory launches before they go, and that is true. We've had some incredible launches. It's been an amazing month as August. I've got to tell you that if you want that premium box magazine, you're going to have to be very quick. We managed to get some extra stock from Practical Publishing, and thank you very much to them for letting us have a little bit of extra stock. Most of that extra stock has already gone.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's on pre-launch. It's not even launched yet.
I know.
It's amazing. Thank you so much for spending an hour with us. We hope you have a lovely day, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's bye from Jem. Bye from Nat.
Bye.
And bye from me. Bye-bye.